Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The defense showing blitz here. Press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Snags the quick throw. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Makes it second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. Good enough for the first down at the 37.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to throw. It's Outlier. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second and 10 following the incompletion in the 37. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic. Make a couple adjustments and get ready next time they get the ball.
On the set.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. And now the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here comes a handoff. They test the middle, but gets stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang! They throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And they get to completion. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, the receiver grabs it. Gets into space at the 50. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Running through the tackle.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Back to throw. It's Altmaier. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, fighting a line-up as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Out of the shotgun, they'll hand it off. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 for the 26. It's a draw play. And the run moves the ball over the 33.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Outlier. Pressure is coming. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Illinois.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So the running play stopped on 1st down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. Oh, my gosh. Just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. And you could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
caught on the outside. It's Pringle. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down play coming up for this offense. Illinois has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to pass. It's Beck. On the move now. And he slings it deep back to the left side. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down at the 7. Offense set him now with a first and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns on their last possessions. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from a running game.
The gain makes it second and medium. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that and just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Outlier. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. The tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
He's got a man down the middle. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Direct snap to the back. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And back through the extra point, the lead is 7, 21-14. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To the air, it's Beck. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for a deep completion. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Canes have 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And on 1st down, right back to the running game. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Dropping back. It's Outlier. That's caught. It's Sanders. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to set up the screen pass here. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Scanning the field. It's Outlier. That pass is caught.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Illinois now operating in the red zone. Now we run a draw play. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set them up first and goal at the 10.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Illinois. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Here's the point after attempt. And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back. It's back. Fires it to the left side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that falls incomplete as time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Illinois will kick it off to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab!
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the first down. And a good find by the quarterback.
The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with the defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Dropping back. It's Beck. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the Canes are going to cash in this red zone trip. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him.
Well, the quarterback had plenty of time, but ultimately just couldn't take advantage of it.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? It's a draw to the back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. And here comes the punter onto the field. The ball. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
With a big play like that on special teams, Chris, you wonder if you want to take a shot from the get-go on this drive. You have all the momentum and great field position.
Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown. Fighting a lineup. And that will give them the lead now. Kirk, this quarterback told this. This is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Pringle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? To the air. It's back. Looking to scramble. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Going for a big play downfield. Pulls it in outside the 10. He's still running. Touchdown, Miami. Way too much speed on that play. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. But, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Caught over the middle. It's Dixon. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. And this one is caught. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Outlier. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Dixon. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking for a receiver. The receiver makes the catch. Ball down at the 7, but the completion moves into the scoring position.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
This will be a challenge. 2nd and goal from the 14. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
It's intercepted, an immediate pick 6. Touchdown, Illinois. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
What a job by this defense applying the pressure. They knew that they had these guys pinned up close to their own goal line. They got pressure. This quarterback, I think he panicked. He gets rid of the ball. What an easy touchdown for the defense.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, it's Beck. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The short completion to the tight end. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. Illinois has the lead here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. He gets loose. First down and more. He's still running.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking downfield. It's Beck. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Sends the offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Pulls it in. It's Sanders.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try at 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Illinois lining up quickly here. And he'll set up to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Catch made over the middle.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. To throw, it's Outlier. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Touchdown, fighting a line-up. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
I can't believe this guy came down with his catch. Unbelievable play for a touchdown. The quarterback took a chance by throwing that into double coverage, and the receiver somehow went up and makes a play on the ball and came down in the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Caught behind the line, it's Pringle. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. He's going to take off here. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback dropping back. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. Pounding away with the run game. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Tailback with another carry. Going absolutely nowhere to a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the drive, he looks to left for a completion. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's Beck. The pass rush closing in. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense. A nice interception negated by the pass interference call on the defense. That stings. So a first down now. We're going to see if that penalty proves costly in a very tight game here in the 4th quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Here's that defense shifting again. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to pass. It's back. Quick throw to his receiver. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
4th down. He's throwing for it. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs.